color, color. Po. Which is actually surprising. I've been trying to get color on my damn screen for over a month. No success. But hello, welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. Today I'm going to tell you of another underrated film back in the 80s. We're going way back, and it's currently available on HBO Max. And I'm talking about the film Colors, starring Robert Duvall, Sean Penn, Don Cheadle. And actually, there were a few little earlier screen, I wouldn't say cameos, but earlier roles, and they're like background with principal roles for certain actors like Damon Wayans and Tony Todd. Which so I was surprised by that when I pointed out, but really the story is about two cops. One of them's a rookie, and it's kind of like a training day kind of story where you have this mentor pretty much guiding and schooling the rookie about how gang violence has pretty much got out of control in Los Angeles, pretty much. And it's one of the earlier films. In fact, I think it might be the earlier film that this film came out and showcased the gangster violence in that era. And is directed by Dennis Hopper, rest in peace, the actor. He also directed a few other movies. He's known for playing quite a few movies. And this is actually my second time rewatching this. The first time I watched this was quite a few years ago. And, well, to its core, this is an action crime film. And it's mostly really of these two cops going through things and experiencing what the crime is like in Los Angeles, where they have this little mini story of other gang members dealing with their own issues, where it may tie in over to a bigger story that there's actually a gang war that's taking place. Now, the action scenes are mostly chase, but there are actually some pretty good sequences here. I would have to say my favorite action sequence would probably be the car chase scene that happens earlier in the movie, where it's actually kind of funny, where Sean Penn is driving in the vehicle and chasing. I think it was like two cars. Actually, no, one person that they're perpetrating. They're trying to capture and get. He drives over through LA and he bangs against his car, and then the car flips over and crashes into this little little metal built tower. And then the next shot you have Sean Penn saying shit, losing control of his car, and he ends up crashing. And then after that, you have Robert Duvall that tells his partner, Sean Penn, "Hey, my wife wanted to invite you over for dinner. Would you come? Would you bring a guest or somebody?" Like, yeah, that was actually kind of funny. But if you've seen a lot of crime films that dive into LA or any other parts of just bigger cities where you kind of see the more poor economic settings, you kind of see it all. Cops and robbers. This is more action heavy a little bit. They still kind of keep that gritty crimeness, and I like that Dennis Hopper was able to balance from having over exaggerated action and then tough character development, like drama. The filmmaker, the actor, has done a pretty good job balancing the two to make it feel to make them feel evenly. Because sometimes where there's a lot of genre bending, one genre overshines over the other, and you don't, what's the word? Doesn't feel like it flows through. If that makes sense. Here, Dennis Hopper has figured out a way to balance the two. And I'm gonna tell you what, right now, this film is gritty. It's gritty. It's like every corner around, even the police station, it's all nasty, all gutted, and graffitied everywhere. This is not really a lighthearted film. I mean, it's a crime. It's a crime film. There's no crime films that are lighthearted. There's none. But this is a film that you pretty much want to just, I guess, after you're done, I wouldn't necessarily say take a shower, but it's a film where you just kind of want to get out of a certain area and you just want to go somewhere calm and peaceful. And it's a film before, the Hood movies. And it's one of the rare, I think, underrated movies that I believe kind of started that trend of those kind of movies. I think it got overshadowed. Movies that were perceived to be more critically impactful than what they give this film credit for. Really, this is a great film. This is like seeing these two kind of go at it, and seeing this mentor and disciple relationship kind of butt heads a bit, where you have the cocky young guy and you have the older guy who's pretty much seen it all, been through it all, which, yeah, I mean, it's relatable. You've seen it. But it's really interesting where these two kind of really go at it, and it's fascinating. There's really never a dull moment, and there's actually a unique plot element, I won't say, but it deals with a love interest for Sean Penn. And when I rewatched it, because I haven't seen it in a few years, but when I rewatched it, my jaw just I've dropped. But this was a pretty good crime thriller that you really need to check out. Currently available on HBO Max. Color, have you seen it? Comment below, let me know if you have, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.